Hello.
Into the Alpha Trading Discord. Yeah. Clapping. So just fun fact, got the dollar pulled up here, old Dixie, our good old friend. So everybody's like, oh my God, it was the news. The news did it. Dixie's gonna run. What are you clowns out there talking about? Here's the low in July. Dixie's been running. I mean, the fact that people are so short-sighted and they're just like, oh, the Fed news came out. That's why the dollar pumped. And, oh, this is a travesty. We never saw this coming. Kills me, man. Just had to get that out there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
So nonsense.
But when you're using lagging indicators, yeah, you're clueless. You're clueless. This has been riding the power mean band for a while. Now, how long can this go? Look, we all know what happens. We have not really tested the reverse wave trend. Let's see here. August. Yeah, August 9th. Last time. Daily candle. Sent a wick down.
Right.
So, I mean, this thing's revving up. There's no doubt. I pulled up the 5 day earlier.
Nice.
And it's here's the thing though, right? We're outside the power mean band. We're outside the power mean band on the daily, right? We've seen it. It's been riding it. Now we're up above it on the 5 day. How is this sustainable? Look, the way this is looking, if this doesn't pull back to reverse wave trend 103.363, that's right about where it's at, 337. And this, guys, this could go sideways. Why this 5 day chart just flips bullish again. Look at the trend, though. Look at the trend on the 5 day. We're down here in between the second and third standard deviation band. Shannon Entropy percentile. As this has been going into trend, percentile has been dropping. Percentile's been dropping. So we're about to see. We get a new 5 day candle. We'll see if we start getting a little expansion, though. Yeah, overall. And on top of it, got a higher high here on the returns oscillator, higher high on the Z-scores. There's no bear div. There's no bear div anywhere to be found here. Let me go to the 3 day. Now there's some bear div on the 3 day. You're up under the zero mean. Telling you, this could go right now. The way this is set up, especially, you're almost to the reverse Fisher. Reverse Fisher up here at 106.5 area. That's on the 3 day chart. Is that a cap on price action? Most of the times, yes, indeed. Check this out, though. Look at the 2 day. Pretty sure it was the 2 day. I already ran a little workflow on this earlier this morning, just on the macro. Just wanted to see exactly what's going on. Because like 2 day, 3 day, definitely a lot of bear div. And you're above the reverse Fisher on the 2 day. It's usually a nice cap there. It started pulling back, then boom, these last 4 2 day candles, it's been running. Reverse Fisher at 104.792. Now look, the 2 day is almost totally flip bullish. I mean, this can run. You get the 9 log MA, some of the power mean band up above here. So you give a place to pull back to without dropping back below that Fisher. It's look out. Look out. Dixie could go on a run. Yeah. Beautiful. What'd you put in there? Nice. Yeah, and I already got a request in DM for a little bit of XRP. The Warlord will be happy. Yes, pop it.
I mean, it is Thursday.
It is Thursday. It is Thursday indeed. Yeah, this 2 day, man. This thing's a little out of control here. Let me see the 4 hour. Yeah, these wicks to the downside yesterday were a riot.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, it tried to rebound, right? The markets tried to rebound. And Dixie Dixie pulled back like that, but yeah, man, it ended up down. Gold spilled out to 1917 right now. I know it was down about 1914 here a little bit ago. Yeah, and that 4 hour, look at these wicks, man, coming down to the 99 log MA. Very nice. Very nice indeed. What time frame it was? Hold on here. Go back to this daily real quick. See one thing. All right.
Do one thing.
Wee-hee! Yeah, boy, look at this 90-minute. Good. Yeah. Little friend here. Just let me reset. The fit, reset. Nope, must be right. Come on, Power Mean Band.
2 hours later.
Yeah. Wow. Jeez Louise. The wick to
The
nowhere.
load time for
Yeah.
it's really just the streaming that does this, because obviously when we're not streaming,
Yeah,
these charts load super fast.
Loads pretty quick, yep. This chart in particular, though, this is a hog.
Mhm.
This thing is a hog.
But it's all the stream. It's all the stream effect. It's nothing like when we're flying through our workflows. I don't see that. We don't get those delays at all.
Mm-mm. Indeed.
So if it takes a second or two, it's no big deal.
Yeah. We got wave trend getting ready to cross up Fisher on the 90-minute here. Just popped in, Jeff. Good. Look at the 45. Yikes.
Yeah, look at that random walk, man. Woo.
Yeah.
All right.
Seems randomly breaking people. Randomly.
Of random.
Let's see here. Oh, UPM. I know it's tough when we're streaming, baby. Push it out there. Yeah. Holy crap. There we go. Yeah. Goodness gracious, man. Boy, this is one resilient little monkey. That's right. I called the dollar a monkey. Let's see what's going on with the volatility. The volatility. Yeah, look at this 33-minute candle right now. Pulling back, man. Everything's expanding. Negatively correlated. Yeah, I would throw caution. I'd throw caution out there to all the bears, or to all the market bears, man. I would. Indeed. Let's see. Although you're setting up some hidden bull in 15 right now on the dollar. So let this power mean band populate. Yeah, geez. Look at that. That wick we're seeing on all these time frames up to a 4 hour, even that daily wick to the downside, it was a 15-minute candle. It was a 15-minute candle. And of course, pops what time? Yeah. 2000. What the heck is going on with these crazy times? A minute. Hold on here. Yeah, 2. Yeah, man. 8 o'clock, huh? 8 p.m. Send a nasty old wick down there. Look at this thing's just riding the 15-minute wave trend. This breaks wave trend and goes down. Yeah. This power mean band can flip bearish real quick. Or just a quick little pre-market pullback. We're about to find out. That's what's great about the VEPS. When you have leading information, do your workflow, read the charts, enjoy life, touch grass. Not touching grass is not just for your feet.
Right.
Yeah.
Very true.
Lungs like touch grass.
Even if you live in the urban jungle and there's no actual physical grass around you, you can still metaphorically touch grass every day.
And just get you a little piece of, the fake turf, put it out on your little deck in your little 200 square foot apartment in New York City that's costing you about $8,000 a month, and just crush your toes in it. Yeah.
That's right.
Or go down to Central Park. Just not at night.
Not at night, right?
Don't go walking through the bush at night.
Yeah. If you have a well-lit park, that's a different story. But most people may not have that.
Much different. Much. Okay, so it's setting up hidden bull right here at the 933 log MA. Pretty much reverse wave trend. How close did it get? I just sent a wick right down to the 33 log MA. Pulling right back up. This 15-minute candle closes up here, top side of the power mean band. This thing could go right back up. Indeed. This is random too. Random too. So when you see a move to the downside like this, and it's a random walk, not a trend, the trend was at the top side. So yeah, this is when you start to really grasp entropy and all the indicators together. You realize, oh, random walk, huh? They're just going to run. This thing could possibly go right back in the trend to the top side. There's no doubt. I mean, we already tested the wave trend on low time frame. I mean, how many wicks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. Almost 10. That doing the 33 hit the 9. Jesus, look at that wick. I love that wick. Stick man. We need 2. Wish we had 2 right together. The stick man.
Yeah, that reverse wave trend is so powerful. That's just going to tell you that no matter the time frame, it's going to tell you when price is pivoting relative to the time frame, right? So if you see it on the 1 minute, hey, you might get some continuation on the 1 minute. If you see it on the 15 minute, you might get continuation on the 15 minute when it either rejects or pierces and closes below it, right?
Yes.
You try and do that with your trend lines. Every time frame is going to be completely different, and trend lines are going to say completely opposite things. So that's why technical analysis doesn't work. Where the math works on the VEPS and it works on every time frame.
Yeah,
you're looking for evidence when you're trying to piece together a program. The math has to work on all time frames. It has to.
Yeah.
It has to.
Exactly. That's what most people out there don't understand. It's math. It just works. You don't have to know why. I got a friend. He's my age. Yeah, mid-50s. And probably about a decade ago, he went back to school. Got associate's degree or whatever. I mean, going to the community college up in Lake Tahoe. It's like a freaking resort. It's ridiculous. But so he gets associates, and so he calls me a couple of days ago, and he's like, "All right." He goes, because his main goal, he wants to transfer to UC Berkeley, get a bachelor's degree in what was it? Some type of archaeology or biology. I can't remember exactly. I'll have to ask him. But he's like, I just need one more math class. I'm like, oh yeah, what is it? He's like, calculus. He goes, I'm gonna nail it. I'm gonna nail it this fall. I'm like, nice. He calls me and he's like, bro. He's like, I can't do this class. I just started laughing. He was like, 10 years ago when I was taking trig and all this other shit that's going to get you ready for calculus, I was ready to go, but I just fell off the reservation. Now he's back thinking he's going to remember all that and just jump right into calculus, totally lost. So he gave up immediately. I just started laughing. It's like, yeah, buddy, we're a little old to be taking calculus classes. If you don't have it down by now, I don't know what to tell you.
Calculus isn't that bad. It's just
if you got the basics down.
Finding a tangent to a curve. That's all.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for sure. For a middle-aged ski bum, it's rough. Especially who likes to touch grass a lot.
I think it's the second semester calculus, and that's actually where I think the Laplace stuff actually is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That class is actually hard. And then when you get to the third semester, it's actually calculus in 3 dimensions, which it sounds hard, but it's actually the easiest of all 3.
Okay. You're a resident. Got it. That's why I fly the plane. I don't engineer them. Thank goodness. Because yeah, there's a lot of math that goes into all this, man. 100%. Math-based indicators. Look at pre-market on SPY on the daily. This thing's almost at the 99 log MA. Yesterday closed the candle below the reverse fissure. I mean, that's just tough right there. Sell pressure. And that's the whole thing too. Everybody wants to focus on why. There is no why. There's buyers and sellers. I don't understand why this just continues and continues and continues. Instead of people trying to figure out the buyers and the sellers, they're trying to figure out why are they selling? Why are they buying? That why doesn't matter. And that's going to get you caught up in a nightmare. You start doing that, you start watching the news. Oh, good luck. Good freaking luck, man, because it is tough. And we got, what, 15 minutes left for the market open? The dollar picks it up here. I mean, this thing's going to be right at the 99 log MA right now. And if we go over on the VRE and pop this on SPY, let's see where it's at pre-market on the VRE.
It's way down there. And it's just hovering right above on the 2-day, right above that reverse wave track. So,
and go back to Monday. Okay, we had the Fed come out yesterday, right? Who gives a shit? Monday. I was talking about it Monday. Look, SPY's in trouble. SPY is below all this macro volatility. I mean, it spilled out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or the end of Tuesday, right? We had that pickup, got back up to the bottom of the weekly range. So everybody wants to be like, oh, it's because of the Fed. No, man. It's because there's a shitload of algo sellers right here just ready to crush that data set. And that's what happened. People are just they always want the news. Always want the news. You don't need the news. You need the VEPS. Man, this thing pre-market's so down, it's out of this. Let me scale this down a little bit. So look, right here pre-market, you're at the bottom of yesterday's daily range. Where it closed right at the second support level of the daily. Now today, boom, it's right at the bottom of yesterday's daily. So let's see if this thing, here's a 68.3. Yeah, this thing's pushing towards the 1SD to the downside right now. And where is that? 434.31. 434. Whoops. Yeah, right about here. If this thing drops to that 99 log MA, it's going to be right about at the first standard deviation. Probably below it, to be honest. Boy, it's going to be tough. Tough today. Unless Dixie has a pullback. Continues to the downside. SPY's are going to get stuck down here under that first standard deviation. Here's the issue too, though. There's going to be an untested daily range. This daily range isn't going to be here. Daily range, I'm going to imagine, is going to be at the first weekly support, right in this area. Right around 440 and a half. I mean, look how far. All right.
It's going to be an uphill jog for SPY to do anything today to the upside. I think that's what you're kind of hinting at.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. And there's a rejection off of the. Let me see here. Which RMLR is this, real quick? Yeah, the 30 length RMLR. 30 length RMLR. So yesterday when that thing gapped up, where did it gap up to? Gapped up to the bottom of the weekly range. That was also the 30 RMLR pretty much, and then just sold off like crazy. Let me turn off the low length. Where are we? Just barely past the first standard deviation band. And let me turn off the 30 and see what the 7's doing. Plus now you're back down. You're below this 30. Do I got to set on 30? I think I do. 30 power mean. Look at this 5 day.
A month ago, you changed it to the 33. I think you changed it. I think I recall that.
You would recall it more than I probably. Sometimes I get a little lost. It's okay. Okay, now you're breaking down below the 30. What's this power mean at down there? This on the 5 day. 423. 423. Wow, man, it's going to be down there.
It is. I think you have to go on the.
There it is.
Power means you have to look on the weekly time frame to find that.
Well, it's right here, monthly support level. Is that the first one? I think it is. First support level on the monthly. No, second. Yeah, second support level. Where's that other one hiding? There it is. Get up under here.
Yeah, you're below it right now, so you're trapped below it.
Oh yeah. Pre-market it dropped right below it. So boy, now SPY's are gonna have to deal with that too. Not good, man. Not freaking good. There it is right there. Under yesterday's 95 for Laplace. Gotcha.
And so I've been kind of hinting at for like a month, just in the general chat here on the Discord for anybody at TradingView. If you back test, we kind of the stream kind of open. We're talking about the math and how it works on every time frame. But if you look at the daily time frame on the power means, right? You back test. Usually when there's a confluence of data between the reverse wave trend and the reverse Fisher, you're going to get basically a big pivot in the market, right? And as I posted here in the Discord, is that yesterday was really a step towards that confluence, right? Because now we're below the reverse fissure on the daily. We are below the reverse wave trend, and that's going to pull them together. When they converge, we're probably going to go into the bear market, right? And that is probably a week or so out.
Yeah.
Unless sponsors. And I don't say anything that's going to show it to at least this week.
359. Oh yeah, there's Boyle kicking up. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Whoa, there's SPY. See something here. Yeah, this thing just got stuck down here. What's above that daily 99 log MA? And that's going to be a point where we're going to see some interesting things happen. Yeah, it's almost there. Like I said, we're going to have this untested daily range up here. Up here right around that first support level of the weekly, I would imagine. It's tough. All the volatility was the downside. I mean, it could literally drag that thing down quite a ways. That being said, especially, man, you look at these 4, 5, 15-minute candles. Most of the volatility was to the downside. I'm not gonna lie, man, it could pull it down. It could pull it down around 440. 3.5. It's such a down move, man. There's nothing really to. I'm still gonna stick up here though, like 441. 441, 441 and a half, right in that range. But if it wants to drop lower, it sure can. That volatility was pretty strong. Yeah, these are the days that make it tough. You don't get any. I mean, you look at a little move right here inside the 68.3 Laplace. I mean, bottom back up to top, and then it closes below the 1 SD.
I think it's. I think I was kind of talking about. I think with Warlord a few days ago is that when we look at the 5-minute on the 5-minute time frame, the 5-minute reverse wave trend just loves to reject. If you actually would look at the power means on the 5-minute, you would see that dump. But then when SPY tried to recover yesterday, it could not close a 5-minute candle above the reverse wave trend, and boom, just dumped right back down, completely rejected it. So all the math converges, it syncs, and works.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, let's see. You can see right where gold closed. Gold closed, I mean, that last 15-minute candle closed right at the center of the monthly range. You can see what's going on. You dump down to the bottom of the monthly, pick it up, wick right to the center of the monthly, down to the first standard deviation. I mean, we got a little check up here at the bottom side of the 68.3. Why? Well, the algos know where these areas are at. They're going to play these. Then right down to the 1 SD, popped it up to the bottom of the monthly range. Now look at where you're at. You're at the bottom of the weekly. You're at the daily 95.4 Laplace and second standard deviation. All the wicks through. Bulls are sitting right here. Bulls are sitting. Well, there's a 4.6% chance gold's data set closes below like 1915 today. So there's that. There is that. Laplace distribution, what's it at? 1915, 30, 38. There we go. Boom. Then 1914, 84 is the 2 SD. So yeah, this is some strong support here. Bottom of the weekly range. We actually got what? Second support level on the daily? Yes, second support level on the daily. Now did the daily range get tested? Here's the bottom side of it right here. See, this is what I'm talking about. You see it. You see a volatile move like this to the top side, then back down. I mean, look where the daily range populated at. That was a toughie right there, man. If I wasn't looking at this and I was looking at yesterday's data set, pretty close, man. I would have been a little higher, though, probably. I would have had the center up around probably 1930, 38. So it was really the top side. They had the top where I would have probably thrown in the middle. I say they. I'm talking about the literally algo that's populating those. Let me see here.
I just did that 5-minute 5-minute candle chart in the Discord trading chat, right? And it's just amazing how consistent the math works, right? When that happened,
Yeah.
It's not coincidence, right? It's not coincidence.
Oh, that was a beaut right here, man. Nothing finds, this is Bitcoin, finds support on the 68.3 at the bottom side. Laplace distribution range, 68.3% probability range right here. So like today, Bitcoin, there's a 68.3% chance it closes back up above, 26,960 area. But look, first you found support at the first standard deviation. It kicked it back up. Now, where are you? You're down here at, let me pick this up a little bit. What resistance level is that? Is that one monthly? Okay, hold on here. Oh yeah, it's the bottom of monthly. Jeez, that confused the hell out of me. My bad. Which you got a weekly range below the monthly. Got a tight daily. And this Bitcoin better kick it up here. It's going to get into this weekly. If it gets in this weekly, here's the thing though. Today, second standard deviation, 95.4 Laplace. 95.4 Laplace is right at the top of the daily range or weekly range. That'd be a good spot right there. You're going to find a lot of support right there. Big time. Again, 95.4% Laplace distribution range. For those of you that are new, it's not that there's a 95.4% chance the data set's going to go there. There's a 95.4% chance the data set will close inside that range. There's the top side. That's the top side of the 95.4, right? So it's a big range. 95.4% probability Bitcoin closes somewhere in this range today. People are like, well, that's stupid. Of course, man. It's a really big range. Exactly. Exactly. So there's literally a 4.6% chance Bitcoin is going to close to the bottom outside of that range or to the top outside of that range. This is how the probabilities work. That's why when you get down near a level like this, that's when you should start running your workflow, seeing what's going on. Is this thing going to bounce here? We're going to end up closing back inside the 68.3. Same thing with normal distribution. It's just the tale of two different distributions. That's all. They're two different models. And if you Google them and look at them, you'll see why Laplace distribution is tighter at the 68.3 and wider at the 99.7, right? It's a skinny girl with big hips, man. That's all it is. She's got big fat tails.
That's exactly what happened to Dixie yesterday. That's exactly what happened to Dixie, right? She got down there, and boop, she popped right up.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yesterday was a waste of opportunity. I was too busy fudging around with other stuff, and I was like, well, that's down there, and I got impatient because I wasn't watching for SPY, and was just like in and out of meetings too. But
yeah, you ended up throughout the middle of the day here. You run down second standard deviation, first support level on the weekly, 95.4 Laplace, and then it runs. Where does it run to first? First, you get that 15-minute candle, a wick right to the bottom side of the 68.3, where the algo's sitting there. Yes, they throw short. Yes, boom. Now look, then it runs to the top side of the 68.3. After that, just a slow little meltdown going into the close. Not bad. Then we open up, right? And 8 o'clock last night, that wick is just nuts. That wick shot all the way back down. That looks legit. That looks real legit. Right to that first support level on the weekly and literally pulled right back up inside the 68.3 and closed. Runs to the top side of the 68.3. Then the first resistance level on the weekly. Got a big range here right now. First resistance level on the weekly, first support level on the weekly. That's what we got going on right now. Now Dixie right now pulling back, man. Pulling back. And I just showed earlier why. I mean, this thing has spun up a little bit. And these markets are just going to shake people up. They know they've got most people out there analyzing these markets are using lagging indicators. Dude, these guys are sitting in a room, smoking cigars, drinking scotch, clapping. going, look at all these knuckleheads.
they make their 10 grand within the first 2 hours of the day, and they go hit the golf course.
Yeah, pretty much. That's always what I try to do. I don't know about the 10 grand part. That's a real good day. Got to hit on,
but that's
fire on all cylinders. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Out of state golf course today.
I hear the warlord. It's in the house. And I got a request to look at XRP. Don't get so just contain your excitement.
No, I'm going to keep quiet. I'll say I need it back at 30 cents. That'd be very nice.
Hey, man.
Or whatever it's going to do is whatever it's going to do, right?
Right. Yeah, we'll, let's see here real quick. What we got working here? Check SPY out. We're just range on SPY open. Let's see. Yeah, really close to the 1SD. Very prophetic, eh? The prophecy came true. You got to remember too, man. These macro ranges right here, that is literally piled together. And I said it for Monday. I was just like, this is an issue. This is an issue. It's going to be really tough for the bulls to run through here, because these bears are going to pile up on them, man. This was already happening on Monday. This was already happening on the daily time frame, all the way back in, what was it? August? June? No, July. I mean, come on, man. Meanwhile, people are going to be like, oh, that Fed news came out and just wrecked the markets. What have you been watching? Dixie's been running to the top side from under a buck for a while. Now what's it at? 105 again? 105.5. And if you go back into some streams like in June and July, I was like, hey, man, looks like Dixie's going to make a run to those highs again. This thing could break 110. Hell, it could go back up. Where was it? 114 or something crazy before it just got hammered. Yeah. If that happens, oh, boy. Oh, boy. The markets in general, like yesterday, everybody see FedEx? I mean, FedEx was up like 6% or something. Everything else has just got wrecked. You see what it did on the open. Yeah, dude, look. What's up? Did FedEx have earnings or something? Oh, it's up 5.6 now. Let's take a peek at this beef. Jesus. Yep, earnings. How did I miss that? Tight weekly range. Oh, no, but it's the earnings. Well, earnings obviously are going to have some impact, right? But when you got a tight weekly like this is a no-brainer. And where does it run to? Right to the liquidity. Right to the tight monthly range. Boy, this one was setting up for a short of the season. What's that?
True story. Monday, I was actually looking at FedEx because I'm trying to devise a way to use VEPS to maybe shake out what an earnings play will actually do. And I was thinking FedEx was going to go to the top side. You actually have to look at the power means because it was underextended, right? Usually, if it's overextended and underextended, if unless it's a blowout, if everything's like kind of in the forecast or projection, it'll automatically jump to where it needs to go, right? In terms of returns. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, FedEx is going to jump to the top side. Of course, I didn't play it, because I'm still trying to stay away from earnings plays like the plague. But I think VEPS can absolutely determine earning plays too. So. I mean, unless there's like a blowout or something, and then like buy or sell pressure is going to come in robustly. But other than that, I think VEPS can actually determine if a earnings call is going to be good or not.
Yeah. Hey, stop! This dog been barking for an hour nonstop. What the hell? And so look at FedEx too. Do we realize where this thing's at in the distribution model? Insanity. Let me pull this down. Come on, man. There's a 5th standard deviation. The 5th standard deviation on the 4-hour and the daily are just hanging out together up here. I mean, this thing is so spun up. Good Lord. So right now, there's the 99.7 Laplace distribution range. This thing literally gaps up above it, right to the monthly. I mean, look where. As soon as the market opened, this thing pre-market was right at the bottom of the monthly range, right above the 95.4 Laplace that was coming in. So here, or the 99.7, here is the 95.4 Laplace. There's a 95.4% chance by this daily close that FedEx is going to be 10 points down from where it's at right now. 95.4% chance. And you're up here hovering. You're up here hovering. Is that the top of the weekly range too? No. Second, though. Second resistance level. First on the monthly. Man, oh man, oh man. That's why we love the distribution. If you're out there using lagging indicators and you're looking at this on your charts, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? Because, right, unless you understand the distribution and these volatility ranges and stuff, you're clueless. You have no clue. You have no clue where this thing's at. Well, everybody needs the distribution in their life. If you want to take all this to another level, you need to know this stuff. We're here to help. We've been doing this 5 days a week for quite some time. The smart ones take advantage. This is not your grandfather's technical analysis. This is the goods, man. This is the goods. What we got here? Take a peek at Dixie real quick. Yeah, that FedEx is spun up really good. This weekly range is going to be a magnet too for Dixie, man. This thing needs to run. Needs to run. That's another thing with FedEx, right? That tight monthly range that was up top, then the weekly down there. I mean, it's just, dude, they're magnets for price action. They really are. They really, really are. And I got a news flash for you. That VRE, what that is, that has been around a long time, and it has just been forgotten about. Nobody ever talks about it, right? Nobody really even knows about it because you get spun up by all these YouTube jimmies, man. This is the way where something this freaking simple is so powerful. It just gets thrown under the rug, man. We picked it back up, made our own, and added the distribution levels to it. It is a freaking powerhouse. Really is. Anybody that's using this knows. All these levels hit, man. It's just being able to read those charts. Is it going to stop at that level? Right? Is it going to pop from there? Is it going to reject from there? Things of that nature. You're looking for confluence with the power mean band, with the reverse wave trend, reverse Fisher. I've only got 3 log MAs. That's all I need. A 9, a 33, and a 99. They work very well together. Where you can go down through especially if you got a data set sitting on one of the log MAs, you can use your workflow. You're going to see it on different time frames hitting these other log. I mean, it's just the confluence is crazy, man. It's all over the place. Really good stuff. It's poor SPY. SPY, you down here pretty low. Let me look at the 2-day.
SPY being down there, I mean, she's already had like a 1ST, right? If she goes down to the 2ST, we all know what to do when that happens, right? We all do.
Pretty much. No, UPM, really? Come on, man. Yeah, you're sitting right on the 33 right now on the 3-day. Right on it. But look, this thing hasn't, 3-day hasn't tested this wave trend. This thing's down here at 430. Interesting. In the 5-day on SPY. Little 5-day. Random walk. We talked about this earlier too. We're getting this pullback. It's random. No trend. I mean, on the 5-day, tough to get trend. I mean, the trend was the last trend we had on the 5-day was the top side. Dixie was just floating up, man. Floating up. And it's a combination of volatility expansion and contraction. Look at the volatility reads. It's the correlation breaks. That mean everything. Now you're back inside. On the 5-day, you're back inside. Everything's back to normal, right? This is usually a cap. You get the power mean band, the 9 log MA, probably about 3 or 4 lengths of the power mean band, breaking up through reverse wave trend. Then SPY's going to come back down and pre-market and get back up under it. It's tough now. I would not be surprised to see SPY down here at some point here.
You know, it just made me think that all these VEPS is going to make Michael Burry from The Short the long short fame is going to make him again famous, but for all the wrong reasons. Because he shorted the entire market, but all he had to do is wait until squeezed up here in September, and then you short the entire market. I think he shorted like 2 months ago.
Wow, VIX back to 16 real fast. Yeah, yesterday it popped. It popped. Well, of course it did. Let's see here. Wow, silver 2.5, huh? Just like it was leading to the top side. Oh, now it's futures. Damn, silver futures really pulled back. Copper down 2.3. Interesting. Yeah, but silver, just like it was leading to the top side, it's going to lead to the bottom. Back down under $23. I think drop back to last time when did I bought silver? What did I buy that last time? Bought at 12, sold at 18. I mean, that was years ago. But that was a good trade. It was a real good trade. I think I bought 5 cases of silver at the local gold and silver shop in Carson City, Nevada. There's only about 40 of them. Every damn street corner, they're like liquor stores. And everybody's like, I can't find any silver. I can't find any gold. Well, you're looking in the wrong place because there's a shitload in Carson City, Nevada. Endless freaking supply. Most places you got to go in, right? Make the order. Yeah, we'll get it in. Not there, man. I got big vaults full. Good stuff. And they're all open carrying. So good luck going into robbing those gold and silver shops. You got about 20 employees and they're all packing. It's just like the Wild West. Let's see here. Kept a little levity back in the day, right? If you were a public nuisance, you usually didn't make it very long. Let me see. You know what? Before I leave, let's go. Yeah, I mean, dude, look at the 21-day candle. Outside the power mean band. Whoops. Baby was already there, wasn't it? Hold on here. I'm going to have to scale this and pull it down a little bit. Let's get a good look. You're pulling back right down inside the power mean band now. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Okay, there's a scamdemic 21-day chart right down to the 99 log MA and pulled in, ran to the all-time high. All right. Everybody's like, oh, the markets are just, these things are going to zero. The world's ending. There's some super bug. It's going to kill everybody. It's not worse than the flu. Boy, everybody got duped. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Use that time of the morning where I can give sort of a
415
symbol to watch, and that is Valero Energy. Ticker symbol VLO.
Valero.
No earnings, and look at what it's doing.
Valero. Let me see here. Let me just take one more peek at this. Yeah, man, this reverse wave trend. That's the thing, man. That's why I love this high time frame. Hello. Talk about BTC being a bull. I'm a freaking spy, man. There's a 2008. All right. This thing has done nothing but went up. Profit, 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 profit. Goodness. Is this thing getting ready to run again? That's why everybody's so bearish. No, that's because they're using lagging info. Is there a problem with the economy? Oh, I would say so. They printed us into oblivion, man. The people in charge are just, they shouldn't be in charge of anything, let alone the entire economy. So crazy. All right, man. That is, oof. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. And wait a minute. So what is that? Oh, setting up hidden bull too, man. Setting up hidden bull in the 21-day. Let me make sure. Let me scale this again. Bring this back down. Oh, for sure. 100% setting up hidden on the top side of the power mean band too. Wow. Oh, yeah. We got a lot. Minis. 1, 2, 3. About 3 stabs. Z-scores are heading down. Yeah, this thing's not going to... It's not... That 21 day is not going to play out yet. Not going to play out yet. Look at the volatility starting to expand. Tail of 2. I mean, the correlation on this last one broke positive on the expansion. Here's the problem. You got the 981 contracting positive. That's what we're seeing. That is what we are seeing. That low length, right? Got a wick to the downside, pulled it back up, but now, boy, that 981 is really taking over. This might be a case where the 981 is going to fully contract before we see the move. But boy, this is definitely setting up. I mean, there's hidden bear. There are hidden bull. There's hidden bull building on the Z scores and the return oscillator. Oh yeah, let me reset the scale. There we go. Yeah, same thing, man. Same thing. You're up under the 0 mean now. Boy, they're lucky they kept it below. If this thing would have popped up through here and really started running, Jesus, SPY would probably be up around, I don't know, 460-ish. Random walk. All these macro time frames. Right. 4 hour. 4 hour. You've been here 4 hour. Who did that bit about the buffet, the Chinese buffet? Pretty funny joke. Forget what comedian. Yeah, this is. You're not going to stay down here long. Not going to stay down here long. Returns mean revert. You see here, SPY. What's that? 4 hour? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let me see on the which length is that? Oh, you're below the 3 SD band. Oof. Bears, be real careful. Be real careful. This is not sustainable. Very rarely do you get outside these 3 standard deviations of bands, man, before you're going to start to mean revert. Where's the low length? Yeah, and that's what happened. Right, this thing, we had that little dip out. It mean reverts to the low length and just rejects hard. The fact it's under the 3 SD band, though, wow, man. Wow. We'd be a bit surprised they get people really in some bad positions and run this thing up, man. You heard it here first. Yeah, heard it here first. Gold's making a little bit of a rebound. Gold got nuked yesterday, though. Worse than Bitcoin, if I'm correct. What's Bitcoin at? 26.6, something like that. Yeah, gold had a real nice pullback. All right. Now, let me go to crypto. Let's get some action going here. Where are you? XRP. What's it, 50 cents right now? Warlord says he wants it at 30. Oh, good Lord. What's ugly? That's ugly. Only a mother would love that.
Yeah, I just know that it'll be there one day. I
Yeah,
just should
bro.
maybe have some orders sitting. I don't
100%,
know.
man.
I pick the right exchange, I can buy it at less than 1 cent.
Right.
So,
I mean,
so like those are the plays.
Well, that 4 hour rejected on that power mean big time. All the way down, got below the 3 SD band, picked it right back up. It's out in 4 hour. Look at this daily. Oof. Scale that baby. Scale down. And there you go. There's a good reason. And that is the 30. Okay. We got down here. Yeah, 49 cents. 41. Let's get up here. Let's start running through these macro time frames. 47.
So put it this way, Bobo.
Yo.
This is me accepting, like after 6 years or something of holding that coin, 7 years. Yeah, it's me finally going, this thing actually just does go down. Like every asset. So now this would be more than likely the time where I'm like, okay, I'm not going to buy it here at 50 cents. And it rips up there to one of these reverse wave tendies at the top. Or ALMR areas. And you're like, so that's extra 10 cents. Oh, then we're not going to bought now. So for me, it's just like, I know that I can see here on the reverse wave trend that there's a 30 cent. So I know, okay, cool. When that sort of doesn't verify in my head, I'll be fine to buy at 60 cents. It is what it is. But then if it does fall, obviously getting right back up. So this is just that. It's like, I'm tired of waiting for this thing to go up. I'm going to put capital elsewhere. But it does look good.
Yeah, look at the weekly. And this candle is smashed in between the power mean and the reverse mean of log returns. Yeah, the 30.
Yeah, it likes to look good above 46 cents. Then like things are nice.
You close this weekly candle above that power mean, this thing's probably going to run back to like 57 cents, man.
Yeah.
Would not doubt it at all. I don't know if you're going to get your 30 cents.
Well,
hell, if it goes to 30 cents, I might buy some.
Yeah. So now I'm hedged with obviously another coin here, knowing that thing, if XRP gets to a high target, the coin that I'm quite deep in will definitely do what it's doing.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to double more than likely than just get 10%.
Let's see where this thing's pulled back to. But we know how crypto goes. You talk about you understand correlation. You jump into cryptocurrency. Yeah, man. It's a good start. Before I would even go out and start even looking at crypto, I would start to really get a handle on correlation. First, you got to have the damn indicators, right? You got to know how to use them. You got to have certain functions in your settings to allow you to correlate, right? So, good luck. Guess who has them? Alpha Trading does. Alpha Trading does. Yeah, well, look in this 4-hour here. You're trying to hang on to the wave trend. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if this 4-hour candle. I mean, it's almost back up above it. I mean, literally, we're talking fractions of a penny. Boy, it's close. It's almost back up above.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Yeah, this 4-hour. This 4-hour comes up.
Dirty, dude.
Yeah, right.
It's a trap.
This does it dirty.
Dirty. I mean, this was look at XRP. I mean, it sends a wick to the bottom side of the power mean band, and then just starts running. Look at the wicks into the 9 log MA. Just kept kicking it back up. At some point, you're going to revisit reverse wave trend. There's a good example. Bam. You go out to the bottom side of the power mean band, right? You pull it back. Yeah. Go out to the bottom side of the power mean band. Works its way up. That 4-hour candle sent a wick right to it. Pulled back and then got up above it. Besides this wick down here, I mean, this thing has been up. There was the low. What did I think it down to? 46. And this is on the 4-hour. This is just local. Local. Let's get up here on daily. Where's this thing pulling back to? Oh, Jesus. Well, it happens.
You know those wicks, dude. I've literally been tormented by those long ass wicks. I've waited 8 months, and guess what? It gets to the bottom of that wick. Yeah. So the day that it doesn't, I'm willing to pay for the day that it doesn't. But I'm not willing to just sit around and wait for it to be at 48 cents tomorrow or in 3 months before it can turn around. That's why it gets to 95 cents.
Yeah, this needs to be up above 53 cents in short set here on this daily, man. This does not get back up. If this rejects off reverse wave trend, not good. And you can tell a lot about, I mean, I can look at most of these altcoins, and it gives you an idea about Bitcoin too. Because we know how crypto runs. Every once in a while, you're going to have little anomalies, right? There's so many pump and dump freaking communities and shit out there. They're going to pick a coin. They're going to run it, especially the low liquidity ones. Yeah,
you are not getting money back.
And this is what's great. Hey, man, at least people are taking their damn profits. I mean, the shorts are down almost 27%. Good on you bears that took your profit. You must be watching Alpha Trading streams. Just take your profit. For crying out loud, man. Intraday too, especially in crypto. Look how volatile. Look how volatile this stuff is. This is a daily chart, right? If you're just sitting in a nasty long position and you're just not taking profits, I don't know, man. You just don't get it. It's okay. You're never going to be a profitable trader if you do not take your profits. There's no better place to learn that than intraday. Get used to it. Just take them. You can get back into a position. This is what people, it blows my mind. Instead of taking advantage of all this volatility, they just get in long-term positions and get wrecked. A position will turn against them. They'll be like, oh, don't worry, I have a stop loss. That mentality blows my mind. Why are you not taking your profit? Why are you talking about, you're immediately limiting yourself. It's crazy. Instead of focusing, oh, wait, maybe I should take profit. No, don't worry. I'm smart. This thing's probably just going to pull back a little bit and go right back up, continue on my profit-making venture. I just shake my head, man. I just shake my head. I've had an account liquidated once. One time. That's all it should take. If you're still playing silly games, you're going to get silly prizes. And that's a saying. Play silly games, you get silly prizes. And that silly prize is a big liquidation wick. Look at this, man. Shorts got liquidated. Longs got liquidated. And it's crazy. And I like going to, there's a website where you can look at all the liquidations. It's so fun to watch. The degens just getting roasted. Crying out loud.
Put it on XRP, USDT, Bybit, or Poloniex. It went to zero. It went to like whatever zero is plus one.
Did you buy?
That was before it. You know, I'd been scheming someone was going to do it, but the hard thing is to actually pull it off in the right exchange.
And there's nothing. Here's a good thing too. So say, there's a lot of volatility in a crypto altcoin, bro. Go to the bottom of the monthly range and throw a buy order in, because you never know, right? You never freaking know. You never know what's going to happen in crypto. But you can be rest assured.
30 days.
If it really...
days. That's like the whole year.
Yeah. You can be safe throwing a buy order at the bottom or a sell order at the top of a monthly range just in case there's a little foolery, right? And you get some big nasty wicks to liquidate people. What are you doing? You're taking advantage. You're going to buy. You're going to buy down there. Think about it, because some of those moves are just tremendous. You wake up and you're like, well, hello.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hello, nice profit.
Anyways,
like go to Kraken and throw some orders on. And before I forget, Earthbeer, what was that ticker again? Valero?
It was VLO. Yeah. I'm not saying the move is over, but
yeah, this is the energy company brought up yesterday.
That's over, or at least that candle is. Backfill.
I took my profit. I got a 2x on that one just within about 5 minutes. There's one contract, but still it's.
See, you go out west, there's Valero gas stations everywhere. Most people are probably, what the hell is Valero? Well, go out west, you'll see. Bunch of Valero gas stations.
So like a petrol station or something.
Yeah. Both, it's gas and oil company. For sure.
So this one kind of made my watch list over the weekend, because if you go look at it, it's overextended, right? And then for some reason in pre-market it ran right up and it was beyond its third standard deviation. Which right now at its second standard deviation I still cashed out, right? So I don't want like it to bounce and then you lose premium and then you got to wait all day to let it go back down. And so I took my profit. I took my 2x real quick.
Nice.
Yeah, you've got the top of the monthly and the top of the weekly right here. I mean, round. I'm telling you, intraday here, Valero drops back down inside these resistance levels that are support right now. This thing's going to be right back at this. It's going to give the entire move up. This will be right back at this weekly range. Why? Well, it's a magnet. Look how tight it is, man. Look how tight this thing is. I mean, you can see data set just been hovering around that bad boy. And then just this morning, the way this is looking. Let's see here. You know what? Let me
And
add this.
You can't do that. You can't just generally do this without the VEPS either, right? Because you don't know what's up there without it.
Right.
So yeah, when I saw it ripped up 6%, I just went over and I just looked at it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's short. I didn't even hesitate. I just threw my money in.
You took profit faster than it would take you to fill your profit. You took profit faster than it would take you to fill your tank.
God, look at this! Look at this! Look at this daily candle. This is setting up a nightmare. Woo! That is screwy.
Now you know why it was on my watch list. Look at it. I mean, I was looking at it over the weekend too. So.
I mean, this is a 4-hour chart. Jesus. Since June 26, this thing was at like 108. This thing's up 40%, almost. Something like that. Look out for this reverse wave trend. We know how that works. 137. We can give up. Oof. This is what I want to see. I want to see this 15-minute. Jesus. Yeah, it's an energy company. I mean, look at this thing, man. Oh, it's this is intraday trader's dream right here.
Nope. And it's just,
dude.
I mean, maybe it has to do something with the, I don't know. The math doesn't care. Math said it's up to a point, it's going to pull back.
Oh, 100%, man.
Right? So that's just for anybody on TradingView. Like, this stuff actually works.
Yeah, man. Indeed. And there's a personal foul on Valero Energy Corporation. That thing on the 15-minute was so far outside the power mean pan. Oh, boy. This is why you take your profits. If you learn anything in this place, hopefully that's it. You learn. You just learn how to take profit and limit your loss and become a real trader, not a total degen. You're watching all these different YouTube channels. You're getting newsletters. You're reading news. You're doing all this, trying to figure it out.
You're gonna have a bad time.
And here's what's hilarious. You thought you'd become a trader. You want to take your financial future into your own hands. I got a news flash for you. Your money's probably better off in somebody else's hands if you're not taking your profit and limiting your losses. Because you're going to get wrecked. You're going to get wrecked. Like on a play like this, man. There's people right now crying they didn't take their profit. Right? Why? They're probably in a swing trade. They're not intraday trading it. They're just in a freaking, maybe they bought some calls, whatever. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. I love that stock. I would never sell that stock.
Hello.
God
this
forbid.
Is ChatGPT.
What about I get you in at 127? I take you out at 148. Would you trust me then?
Yeah, boy.
That's some Wolf of Wall Street shit right there. What a great movie, man.
Hello. This is ChatGPT.
Tell us all about it. Got me all excited. It's right at 10. We usually hear from her or him, depending on what bot shows up. Taking the kids to school today. I mean, you got so many levels here where you're outside the 99.7 LaPlata. What? Is he talking?
Hey there, dolls and fellas. It's me, Alpha Trading. Tired of being scammed by the bootlegger technical gurus selling you poisons they call high-quality moonshine? Do you want to learn how to trade real street? Then you need to listen to this old-timey radio show. Technical analysis is a racket. A rigged game, see? It's for suckers and wannabes. It's like trying to predict the weather by reading chicken. Why do you think the boss doesn't use it? But don't worry, my clever. I've got you covered. I'm going to teach you how to trade with math-based concepts. These concepts are based on the real world. Here are just a few of the math-based concepts that you'll learn. The mean, and I don't mean Joe Green. The returns, mean reversion, like the gutter snipes that go to and fro But the straight and narrow news in the city, see? Distribution, which is sort of like how when your local mob boss hands out candy and throws a big bag of sweets in the air above the heads of all the alley cats, street rats, and ragamuffins. Random walk like a drunk on the shoe shine sauce, spread all. Ending move like a tap dance by Ginger Rogers, neatly coordinated and first with Entropy. Volatility correlated to price action. Standard deviation of return. Variance, like the spread of information across the old paper stock market tickers that would later be the headlines of the papers the news distribute. Divergence of the returns and the price action. Z-score, normal distribution, Laplace distribution, probabilities like the odds of you not sting on all of your acquaintances in the speakeasy, and statistics like the numbers games you run on your neighborhood mom-and-pop shops. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hey, bootlegger, those concepts sound kind of complicated. But don't worry, my sweet. They're all actually quite simple to understand. And once you understand them, you'll be able to trade the markets with confidence. So what are you waiting for? Start learning about math-based trading today. And remember, technical analysis is for suckers. But if you're one of those people who likes money on scams, then by all means, go ahead and use technical analysis. I'm sure you could be very successful now. Disclaimer. This live narrowcast is for entertainment purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice or tips on how to run a 1920s style gang. Alpha Trading, a better way to trade, and a better way to get useful intelligence based on math, not group technical analysis, see?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is by far the best yet. Oh my. Whee! Wow. That's all I got to say about that. That's good, man. Oh my gosh. Alrighty then. Okay, Valero. Imagine that. You're pulling back. And you're approaching that level right there. Close the 15-minute candle back inside here. This thing's going to drop so fast back into this weekly range. Hell, could do it on this candle. I mean, you were up here, right? 3SD. There's a 99.7 Laplace. On the 4 hour, sent a wick right to the 4 standard deviation. Yeah. Who was pumping, dumping Valero? Interesting. Yeah, man. Anybody got in that move and took their profit up there? Good job. It's a good example right here. Good example. Guarantee you somebody's crying out there. Always somebody crying. It's got the 1 year, 2 year down, 5 year, 10 year up, 10 year running too, man. Wait a minute. We got there. Yeah, of course. Oil and gas, man. Oil and gas. Boil up 1%. What you run? Man. Got some, 2-day boil calls. Thought I'd join the DGens. Trade a little boil. Been a minute. Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, hopefully Sean, I gave you a little bit on XRP there. You know how that goes with Bitcoin, man. You know how that goes with Bitcoin. And XRP is one of them that is usually correlated with Bitcoin. Very rarely, if any at all, are you going to see XRP pump without Bitcoin running. And that goes for all the altcoins. You're going to have your little outliers, right? All those people playing their silly games, pumping, dumping stuff.
Can I ask, would you be able to look at the XRP BTC pair?
XRP BTC pair.
Yeah.
XRP BTC.
However it goes. Like, I'll check here. Let me type it in.
Binance. God, I cannot stand CZ.
So if it goes up, it will cost you, just call it I don't know, 2,000 sats. If it goes down, so one XRP costs 2,000 sats. And if it goes down to 1,800,
it's crazy ass.
One XRP costs 1,800 sats. So this is a cool thing to go, okay, are people changing XRP on the back end? Right, like look there on Binance, zoom out 21 day, in December 2017, it literally hit like 1 sat. So are people buying and selling and then increasing the dollar price because there's like an arbitrage opportunity because there's a lot more retail buying up the dollar? So that thing will move first so they can get filled easier. So if this thing starts turning up, then you're making good money if you're trying to collect BTC. You're making good BTCs. Where if you're wanting to collect crypto and you're holding XRP, but XRP is at 1,800 and it just goes to a random number, let's just say 500 units, then you'd be better off holding Bitcoin whilst XRP goes down, even though Bitcoin is going down. Why? Because then you can convert it back at 500 units. So let's say you sold at 2,000 units, you convert back at 500 units, you will have 3 or 4x more. I forget the number. So that would be the general play that you'd look for if you wanted to stack XRP but still be exposed to crypto. XRP can go on an absolute sprint and you can convert back into this BTC pair. As you can see, it doesn't go on those same kind of sprints. You can convert back in time, and then you can sell for dollars if that's what you wanted, and you could get like 3% difference, 5-10% difference in some exchanges. Convert on this one, you send to that one, it's 1 XRP, you're looking to make more than 1 XRP. Well, there you go. So it's doable, it's all done in like 5 minutes max. It just depends. You can do it on Binance, you can cross them a bit, but obviously if you do it on the same exchange, it's going to be a little bit more liquid. So it's going to be faster. So if you do it on a shitty exchange, XRP BTC or XRP USDT, and you do your XRP BTC trade on a really liquid exchange, you'll be able to win the arbitrage. That's how you can just stack in case you're wrong and you FOMO in. You can just enter this side. You can buy BTC, enter with XRP, and you'll get, let's say you have 1,000, what would that be? $500 would equal 1,000 XRP. $500 would equal $1,000 would equal 500 XRP. Now, if you just do the numbers, you'll see that if I bought 5 BTC with a limit order fill, so it cost me nothing, and then I have BTC. Now you obviously need quite a bit to cover the transaction fee. And I buy BTC instead of XRP. So I buy BTC first. XRP gets weaker in BTC terms. All right. Even though XRP USD price is going up, but the BTC pair is going down. Then you buy there, and then you have XRP. You'll have, let's say, instead of having 1,000, you can have 1,050, you can have 1,100. And then you can immediately sell that 100 for the profit, for 10% profit of your initial USD input. But you bought Bitcoin first, then traded Bitcoin into XRP, XRP into USDT. And we can make a 5%, 10% difference. So that's how you can play these things. And when this thing does turn around, that's when you know it's an actual move.
Well, look at the correlation with Bitcoin. In the beginning days, when Bitcoin was under $1,000, right, had a little bit of negative correlation. It's all about the slope. But look, since the first run up to 20K. So you got to play the slope here. You can see Bitcoin rising, XRP. As soon as this thing starts sloping negatively correlated, you're going to see it in the price action. You're going to see Bitcoin pumping, XRP popping down. Correlation is so important. Like right here, look, they're running together. The correlation breaks. XRP dumps, BTC rips. Sucks all the life out of the alt market. I guarantee you every altcoin probably dumped right there. That was one of those things. Yeah, this is where correlation comes in real handy. Real handy, especially, I mean, if you're going to trade intraday, you can see the two data sets. Very, very similar. It's the fine tuning, man. You get down in there and you're like, okay, well, it went negatively correlated right here. Let's see it on the chart. It's right there. XRP just dropped. BTC popped. Same over here. It's negatively. What's that?
Can I please be a crackhead and ask, would you be able to put it on the 1 minute just for like 30 seconds?
It's not gonna work.
No, I know that. I just like to see how noisy the data is.
I'm surprised the correlation even populated. But look, even on a 1 minute, man, it's 90 probably 8% of the time. Look at the correlation.
Correlated to the direction of Bitcoin.
Yeah, but it's all the slopes. But you can see it loves it, man. It loves it. But this is like intraday. You go in intraday. I don't know if I'd start on the 1 minute. I mean, if you're scalping, obviously, because as soon as that correlation flips, like you're long in BTC, like right here, you're long in BTC, you're short in Ripple or XRP. As soon as that correlation turns back around, see, that's crazy though. 1 minute, it's tough, man. Tough.
No,
scalping pairs.
I can check that, but it's because there's a little bit of a delay between all of them. Like you usually find one altcoin is like very, very linked to up and down with Bitcoin, and then like the others will be like 15 seconds late. Some will even be 5 minutes late, and those are like down. If you look on Coin Market Cap, they'll be like below 500 to 1,000.
Yeah,
so they can be like 5 minutes late on pump, but there's not much liquidity there. But it's like Solana. If there's not a lot of hype with Solana, it will maybe be like 5 to 15 seconds delayed.
Speaking
depending
of Solana,
on who's getting filled.
Just let's see here. Sol. Crypto cap? No.
USDT. Being an inks is pretty good.
Dollar.
It's not.
Sol and US
we can do the
dollar.
per.
There we go.
Oh no, don't worry.
Let me get rid of XRP run. Yeah, and here's Solana, which we know loves to run with Bitcoin. They're on a daily. There you go. I mean, it's definitely had its times, but we know. And so what is all this? All these correlation breaks, all right? BTC dominance back up over 50.14. I mean, that's why when you see BTC pumping and these altcoins go negatively correlated, you're going to see BTCD rising, right? It's sucking the juice out of the alt market. And this is what usually happens. Bitcoin will pump. People will take their profits, throw them into alts. All right? Then the alts start pumping. Then when that juice is out, boom, then BTC goes right back in. It's the crypto market is wild. Indeed, but predominantly positively correlated, but it's all about the slope. That's the first thing. And this is where me and who really came like a couple rams, bam, 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 behind the scenes. Because correlation didn't want to hear about correlation. It was like, what are you, stupid? Are you blind? I know you tell me your eyes are bleeding. Maybe you are blind. I mean, give me a break, man. The one that literally turned me on to Pearson correlation. I was the one that started seeing it. Then I bring it to him. He's like, no, don't worry about it. No. And I'm like, oh, no, there's something to this correlation thing, especially with volatility. He just would never get on board because it didn't come from his brain. All right. Oh, no, there's no way this guy's gonna find shit.
You done showed him.
Pretty much, man. Pretty much. I'm sure he's still a miserable bastard.
I bet.
It's still a miserable bastard. It's okay.
By the way, if you had, I don't know if you looked at it or not, I've been on stream, but man, that mean reversion happening on the daily time frame of Bitcoin to the RMLR that's down at 23,890. Beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. It stopped banging that third SD band up a couple days ago. Had the second day yesterday confirming it didn't hit it, and that today literally mean reversion confirmed, and there it goes. It starts down to the 3012.
What time frame are you on?
The daily time frame of Bitcoin.
Yeah, daily.
At the RMLR on the third standard deviation band of it,
Dink.
Which was last hit 3 days ago.
Yes, it does look. It does appear that way.
Yeah, in the last 2 days it didn't hit it, and now it's like, yep, that 23,890 is where the RMLR is at.
And that's the 30 where it did that. Here's the low length where it just came back down to. That's
right. Just came back down to it. Yeah, but it didn't tap that RMLR. So
yeah,
you know that third. I mean, it didn't tap that third standard deviation bar above, but it did tap the RMLR now today, reverting to.
You close the daily below here. Close the daily below here. We could see a full reversion back down here to like 23,830.
Yeah, exactly. As I was saying, like that's 23.8 and change is where it's at the moment. Now, does it have to go all the way down there? No, it gets sideways and slope down or whatever. It could even run into it. You could see there in the next week or so. Around the 28th of this month, about a week from today, it could run into it depending on how that line moves.
Yeah, you can see the future, what's going on.
Yep,
for sure.
You see a little spiky happening about a week from now. It could definitely be a nice intersect around there. But yeah, it is entirely possible that it could go down to that RMLR at some point next week or so.
Great place to take profit right now in Bitcoin shorts.
You bet. It's a good place right now for short profits, and it's also a good place to reposition for more.
Yeah.
Anyway, not that I trade the daily, it's fun to look at the big picture and see, oh yeah, mean reversion was definitely incoming. I think we even spoke about it 3 days ago. I'm like, yeah, if this thing stops hitting the third SD band, 2 days ago it was, mean reversion will soon be in progress. And here we go.
Yeah, man. For sure.
The math don't lie. The VEPS tells us. Anyway, I just figured I'd have a little RMLR interjection.
Yeah.
Somebody was
we don't have any, especially like on the weekly. There's no crosses in the future anytime soon. That's for sure. Maybe with the power mean, but the two RMLRs.
Exactly. It's going to be intersect. Exactly. It could be an intersection time in October, which would be real sweet.
Boy, this would just create nice range here in the future. But look at that little pump. That pump went right to the RMLR and pulled back.
Yep.
On the 5-day to the 3-day.
Yeah, this is a real nice setup on there right now. I mean, to be honest, it's like a very scalpy, scalpy asset.
Hold on here.
For sure. But obviously for people who know how to trade that kind of thing.
Wow.
If you're just getting your feet wet in this business, you probably have no business trading this asset.
Yeah, is this thing going to drop 3K? I mean, we just had this little bit of a cross here. Yeah, this definitely doesn't look good.
I mean, it definitely has the makeup.
Then you go to the 2-day and you're like, well, okay. You'd be like, well, it's kind of a bottom. That's you watch this 2-day candle. The 2-day candle closes below here.
Right.
This thing could definitely drop. There's the 3SD
exactly.
band on the 30.
It's a very good place to be right now because it can go up and down either way very nicely. So just get your move ready.
22.3. Not afraid to cheat Bitcoin.
Right.
It's going to go up, down, or sideways.
People are like, how is $26,500 cheap Bitcoin? No, you don't get it, do you?
Right. Yeah, you don't.
You don't get it. In 10 years from now, when this thing is 7 figures, you're going to be like, oh, that's what he meant by cheap Bitcoin.
Right.
It's exactly what I meant by cheap Bitcoin.
I should have bought some Satoshis when I could.
People are still in such denial, although it's splattered right in their face. You like news so much? Dude, digital currencies is the future. Yeah, you're welcome, Sean. Yeah, man. It's insane.
All the people say it's going to be regulated and it's a scam. Okay, well, if they're going to regulate it, it's not a scam. They would outlaw it if it was a scam.
Yeah. Everybody knows who Jamie Dimon is.
Right. That guy's a scam. I mean, a banker, a banker.
I mean, there's a few years ago, whenever that happened, he's like, if anybody that works here, buys any type of cryptocurrency, you're fired. The same day bought, $500 million in Bitcoin or something stupid?
And set up a trading desk.
And set up a trading desk. Meanwhile, the normal person out there is like, cryptocurrency? Oh, drug dealers and use that. Criminals use Bitcoin.
Don't touch it.
You're so confused.
They don't touch it.
Do you even understand what a public ledger is?
Right.
It's like, dude, it's harder. It's harder. Everything can be tracked. The real criminals use the U.S. dollar.
Like liquid form,
Yeah.
cash, paper money, and coins. That's it.
It's crazy.
And other fiats.
Mm.
Because you can wash them.
Yes. Exactly. Bitcoin? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So why there's something to the privacy coins. Are they going to have a future? Monero's still holding in there strong. But what's going to, that's the thing. Any privacy coins that, you know, that the dark markets aren't using are just stuck in the freaking mud.
Right.
Monero, there you go, man. What is it at right now? $146. $146 Monero. Not bad.
Yeah, man. I mean, let's just put it this way. I know it can be cracked and backdoors and whatever, but it's still an extra layer of privacy that you don't get with all. Yeah. And there are other coins out there that you can also get. You know, you spoke many times about Deep Onion and whatever else, and there's other ones too. Yeah. But like, it's better to have at least a coin of something private for whatever purposes, just to have it. Because if you have even one, you can use it for all kinds of interesting things. And not having it is just like just putting your junk out there for everyone to see for no reason.
Yeah, yeah. Ching.
I mean, whatever. Not privacy advice.
Not privacy advice. All right, man, let me get back over here. Let me see something here. Pop this back on. What's Dixie doing? Pulling back.
So Dixie's pulling back, but like SPY isn't doing anything, right? So are we going to be in a repeat of tomorrow, right? When Dixie gets down to that 1 SD, it bounces, and SPY being kind of stuck in the mud here. Does it dump out again?
Yeah, because Dixie's pulling back, but we talked about this right at the beginning. SPY gets down here below this 1 SD, it just gets stuck down here, man. But at the same time, don't be surprised at the end of the day if this thing closes up here in the 68.3. Let me see.
It gives a little quick dump out, right?
37.45.
Because I was just taking a hot minute to go through the tech sectors, and they're all down there at their 1 SD. I think Amazon's down there at the 2 SD, right? So those are in a position to kind of launch upwards under the right circumstances.
Let's see where Dixie's at. Yeah, here she comes. Let's see. Come on down.
I think my commentary yesterday is NVIDIA. Whew, it went from like.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
And down to like 414. I mean, that thing is just dumped. So it might be ready for a call.
There's a plus. That's what I was looking for. Literally right at the bottom side of the 68.3 right now. I'm just sending a wick into it. Establishing a little early range here. First resistance level on the weekly. First resistance level on the daily. Down to the bottom side of the 68.3 so far. There's a little range. This thing gonna break loose. I mean, if it closes a candle below this, it's probably gonna drop to the 1 SD top of the weekly. If that happens, that could get SPY out of the basement there, but man, there's a lot of sell pressure. I don't even have to look at the sell pressure. It's there. It is there, which means it's
emotional damage.
Perfect time for the algos to throw some shit to the top side and wreck everybody. Because they're looking at goofy stuff. All lagging indicators. That's right. If you're listening to this stream and you're not using the VEPS, you're looking at a bunch of lagging information. Makes zero sense. Good luck to you. Good luck to you.
It is about being patient, right? It's about being patient, right? So SPY, right? If it hits that weekly support below where it's currently at, right? That's a good spot for it to go up, right? And VEPS will give you a target. You take it back to the 1 SD, right? And so that's a quick $3 pump that you can get. I mean, contracts will be maybe like what, 12 cents by it gets to that point.
Yeah.
If it gets back up to that point, they're going to be 60 cents.
Probabilities on gold playing out. I mean, there's a
gold
very
is
nice
after that nice
range.
little dump down to the lower range of the weekly. It had a nice little pump right back on top of it.
Tell you what, man.
Very nice. Yeah.
Bottom of the
And also
weekly
it's in the
range, top of the monthly. Yeah, top of the monthly, bottom of the weekly, maybe even first resistance level on the weekly. Bottom of the month or bottom of the weekly, first resistance level. It's got the monthly packed in there. This is a nice range here for gold. You can see what happened when it got down to the 2SD and the 95.4. Now it's trying to stay up above the weekly. If it does that, it's going to get right back in this monthly. Why? Because it's a
and those wicks below the weekly literally stabbed through the 3SD levels on those MLRs, and it mean reverted very nicely on that pump through both of them right away.
Oh,
very nice. Yeah, those bottom of those wicks right there, like a couple of the last few candles before the very bottom, right through the 3SD lines of those RMLRs, and it just bounced right back through. Very nice. And that's what it's like whenever you see it walking over on a magnet line, like a VRE on a weekly or something, it's like, well, why aren't you taking your profits there? You're seeing that there's massive back and forth. This is a great place to take profit and reposition. And there you go.
What is gold? 119.21.
Here's another one on the watch list. I keep an eye on that ARC ETF, right? Again, if it's just math, but right now it's breaking through a level that if it breaks through, it's probably going to dump down to its 95 for Laplace, right? And if it does that, right, it's in a good position to call, right? Because it's probably not going to close below that.
Gold futures December.
Again, it's just about getting the simple profit. Take the easy play. That's what will allow you to do that.
242. Where in the hell is gold USD on here? Give me a second. I'll taste these watch lists, trying to find. There's gold futures for December. I'm actually you get this trade. Let me see here. Well, you could take. Let me see. September. We got 67 days weekly. There's the October 26th. Yeah, 35 days out. 35 days out on gold. So, it's what I would do. Let me see something real quick. I'm going to freaking scale this way down. Bear with me. There's the bottom of that monthly. Wow, man, that thing is way down there. I don't know if I go that deep. I'm just got this. Yeah. For a big wide one. And is that the second up there at the top? Oh, there it is. Boom, boom. So what do we got? 2010, 1850. Boy, that's a wide range. I'd almost go into the first resistance level on the monthly. Let's see here. What do we got? 1974 for support. 1895. 74, 95. 1974.
Seeing the chart all squished like that is for sure going to confuse anybody seeing this kind of thing.
Yeah, man. So let me see something. Oh, yeah, confusing shit. I'm just, I had to scale it down to get some. I know. Throw a strangle on here real quick. What was that top side? 75. Bottom side was right around 19, huh? Let me pull this up, man. There it is right there. And, of course, it's right at the expected move. That's what's a riot, too. Our first resistance and support levels on the monthly range are right at the expected move for the December expiration or on the December futures. But I'm just looking at max profit, 2K. I'll tell you what, man, that ain't bad. Throwing a strangle on gold right now. I mean, it's going to cost you $6,500 to get into the position for a $2,000 profit. That is not bad. 62% probability of profit. It's even better. Let me see now what a condor would do. Still an iron condor up there. 5-pointer. 5-point. Let's see. 1900, 1905. There we go. Got a little better. Only going to cost you about $214 for a $270 profit. That's an iron condor. Right, so what is that? Pretty much, that is the strangle I just threw on, but I'm buying the wings. It's a defined risk trade. I'm only going to lose, well, max loss 240. Max profit 260. I mean, you're right there. Probably a winner chicken dinner. But that's a far out expiration. 35 days? Ain't bad, I guess. October 26th. Yeah. And if I'm ever in that type of position, I take profit. If that thing starts to hit like 30% in profit or something, just take your profit, man. Run. Take your profit and run. Don't give it a chance to test in one of the sides. Get her done. And there it goes.
30% beats the market. 30% absolutely beats the market almost every time.
Yeah. And we're getting above the weekly right now, too. Gold is. Little bounce. Little bounce. Dixie is sliding. Real nice. Right back into this weekly range. Probably heading.
But nothing else is moving. Nothing else is moving. It's getting to be like a repeat of yesterday.
This dollar, I think, though, is about to find the bottom here. It's about to hit the top of the weekly and the 1 SD to the downside here.
Yeah, that's where I think it's going to bounce. That's what I would suspect too. But then it bounces and everything's already like in the crapper, right? And then
dude.
I don't know. Today's tough, man. But you got to take what the market gives you, right?
Yeah. That fancy fear and greed index. If there was one in here, it'd be like max. People are scared right now. I can't be afraid. Scared money doesn't make money. Probably got a lot of the hedge funds scrambling. And then the high frequency trading firms are just laughing. Like, you guys scramble, we'll be here intraday wrecking everybody.
So I'm going to be trading SPX.
The monkeys finally got them. Yeah, you're getting some bad feedback or something.
It must be.
I think you need to unplug your microphone and plug it back in or something.
I bet the top bucket of your Wi-Fi tower, there's probably a monkey sitting on it. If you're still running that. If you guys haven't seen his bucket set up. There you got it off. He's probably going to pop back on. Are you better now? Nope. Uh-oh. The invasion has started.
That's the true African static.
Is it working now?
Yeah, it's a little better, yeah.
It says microphone problem. Okay.
Microphone problems.
Did you unplug and plug it back in?
I don't think a Microsoft can handle a USB microphone and a headphone jack that has a microphone on it. Not both of that.
That is like the solution for like 90% of IT issues is just unplug and plug it back in.
Yeah. No, so now I'm using the laptop one. I was saying I'm able to trade SPX now. Well, I'll find out. I should be able to in the next like 4 hours from now on until forever. But yeah, so I can't get any cash to crypto exchanges unless I send it to a friend and then they buy and send it to me. But I don't really want to do that. So I thought, let me go trade some stocks and stuff. So now I'm going to go be playing with some stocks. Contracts for different. See if you We'll see how that goes. Because I'm looking at these things and they respect the volatility, or they respect the tools a lot cleaner than any shitcoin or Bitcoin. So it's just a little bit more patience. So I've got to learn a new type of patience. These things, it goes purple for like 10 candles, goes green, it goes red for 10 candles, goes green for 9, goes red for 7 candles, goes green for 10. Like it's quite, the pivots are there, you know, and they're decent ranges on the 1 minute at least, like 4,362 to 4,372. It's a $10 move.
What did I say about silver?
Yeah.
Silver for the win today. I mean, I think bottomed out right at the bottom of the weekly range. Found support on the center and just launched on this old Dixie pullback.
Yep, that's a nice move.
Yeah. Where SPY's still just hovering right around the 1SD. It's above it. Barely. I'm going to be a bit surprised to see this thing pull back and close under it again. I mean, you got 1 wick, 2 wick, 3 wick. Let's see what happens with this candle. They're trying. I don't think these bears are going to dig in. The gold bears. Arr. Arr. Gang up. Huh. Yeah, oil. Oral.
I
Literally.
think, Dixie is in a little bit of that low time frame trend, right, to the downside, but it looks like it's going to break here relatively soon, and then that's where you'll probably start to see the mean reversion and the bounce back up. I know you're going to boil. I distracted you, but
no. Yeah, here goes there. Let's see if Dixie closes back inside here. This is inside the daily range. You got the center of the daily right there, 1SD, top of the weekly, center of the daily. If Dixie breaks here, you got the center of the weekly, bottom of the weekly. I mean, Dixie's got a lot of support, where SPY's is just a train wreck, right? We were talking about it. I mean, all that macro volatility above it. It's 4x.
And I did go through a lot of the volatility on Dixie for the or I think up to the 2 hour, right? Like, so volatility on Dixie is pretty much maxed, right? So once that volatility gets either shut off, right, negative correlation, it's gonna pump.
Watch it get
Even
smacked again.
Walk, right?
Is that the ruble? Even money? That could be why we're having mic problems. Watch it down 0.53 on the dollar. Euro holding strong. Euro up. So is the pound. Pound and euro are up on the dollar. Right, like, look at this shit show in the States. I'm still laughing at this wick. I told you it was all just BS. There goes that dollar, boy. Now it's really going to dump out. I mean, that is like the second 15-minute candle of the day. Talk about ruining a day early. You're not patient with that. Goodness.
It wasn't even a 15-minute candle. It was less than 3 minutes.
Oh, I'm sure.
So that's just a computer doing some weird, wonky stuff, selling off.
It's the 1 minute chart. See what's up. Where's that big nasty at? There it is. It was a 1 minute candle. A 1 minute candle. Wow.
It just says that maybe,
Zip, zip.
I don't know how they trade the dollar, but
That was an algo fat finger right there. Jesus.
I mean, that just doesn't happen, you know.
Somebody got yelled at.
Good thing the market was closed, right? That would have
Jesus.
thrown everything into a mess.
Yeah, I think there were some big boy bears that tried to test the waters and they got their ass handed to them. Or, typical, freaking threw in their big fucking short, bought right back in down here at the weekly. First support level on the weekly. Yeah, that was some major league fookery there, man. Before that was like, was that a full point? 4.6. Close, man. About 0.9. Jesus. Yeah, that happened, what, 8:10. 8:10. 8:10 to 8:11 was a rodeo. Yeah, 1 minute candle. Hell, it might have been a 30-second. Let's see.
Yeah, in that minute, somebody bought a house and somebody sold.
Yeah. Right.
Wasn't I saying yesterday? It only takes one bid and one.
Bruh.
It only takes one bid to change price, right? So volume of one.
30 freaking seconds. There's a 30-second candle. Tell me this isn't the algo's ripping. Here's a 15-second. Let's see here, man. Go back. Let's go back. Welcome to Clown World. Let's see how fast this happened. We're almost there. Come on. Couple more hours. Come on, you little shit. Did I pass it? I might have. When did that happen? Nope, still back here. Not bad. I'm getting to it. There you are. Okay, coming in hot here. Let's see. Where are you, baby? Takes a minute when we're working on a 15-second candles here. You know who's down here playing, though? Higher frequency trading firms. And I have a feeling this is like a 15-second candle we're about to see. We are almost there. Come on, show the power. It's right here. There you are. Well, there's a 15-second candle.
Yeah.
It was
wouldn't be surprised if it's a 1 second candle, HFT bought.
Yeah,
and that sucker down.
Exactly what it was. Exactly what it was. The instant liquidity provider. Zip zap. Goodness gracious, man. Gotta love it. Yeah, that's a good freaking example right there. And here's a dollar kicking back up right here. Well, yeah, high probability it's going to close in the 68.3 right here.
But here's a question, though. So with that candle, then, can we say that all those levels are then tested? I mean, is that enough time to say that?
Oh, they've already been tested. They've already been tested. Yeah, so we're not worried about the weekly or that monthly, anything getting tested. Because they definitely, I mean, hell, the data set's running all through these bad boys. And that's the thing, man. And that's why, I mean, this is just like a magnet. That's wild, though. I'm hard pressed to think that was probably a little bit of a jack move there. Like I said, somebody got yelled at. Yeah, that was a foo bar in the code right there, I would imagine. But yeah, I mean, this weekly level. Let's pull it in. I mean, here it is right here. just hovering around it. Like yesterday, dipped down to that 2SD 95.4 Laplace, ripped right up above it. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at all if this thing closes right back down here. Now you're going to be below the 1SD, but you're going to be inside the 2SD 95.4 Laplace. This is so doable. To end up today, dollar down in this range. But if it kicks up from here.
What time was that crazy candle? He said 8:10 a.m. Eastern time?
Yep. No, PM. PM. It was right after.
8:10 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
Eastern time, though.
Right after the open.
No, so AM. Oh, no, PM, I said, yeah.
PM. PM. We're on the other side of the world.
No, I know, but traditional markets open in the morning.
Yeah. Well, you know, gold. It's da 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 do da do da. Yeah, interesting, man. Jesus, wild times. Dixie pulling back up.
Just for kicks and giggles, I'm trying to open it up on the 1 second.
Right. Still, I mean, look at this poor SPY. Another wick destroyed. So that's the thing. You're below the 1SD. You've thrown 4 wicks now up above it. Bears are playing hardball. I'm telling you right now, too, if Dixie recovers and starts pumping again, this thing is just going to fall off a cliff, man. Fall off a cliff. Look where the center, I'd never even checked. Look where the center of that daily range is. Where's the center of the daily range? What number did I say it was going to be at? 440.5. I mean, nailed that thing to a penny. Hilarious. Top side is up there where I said, well, it could possibly be up here, though. Well, that was the top side. Center is dead on it. Good job. Good job. Nice. Always awesome when a plan comes through. So, yeah, last wick of the day went right to the bottom of the daily range. That's the thing, man. That's the kind of stuff you need to look at. That baby's been tested. If those last couple candles are testing new ranges coming in, I've made the mistake and think those have not been tested before. Yeah, you learn real fast. Because if you think his daily range is going to get tested, but you don't realize it did right before the close, and you immediately come in and like buy some calls up at like 440. Yeah, good luck. I don't know if this thing's going to see the light of day again like that. 440s right now are 3 cents. Expect a move tightened up. 433, 436. 3-point range. 3-point range. To be honest, man, if I'm going to throw a late little condor or something in here, it would be probably bottom side of the right here, this weekly support, and probably the 95.4 Laplace. So what are we talking about? The 438 and the 432. 438, 432. Let's see. 438. And it's already set good to the bottom. Yeah, high probability profit, but yeah, man. It can cost you $72 for a $26 profit. Not worth my time.
Bro, that was totally, man, I'm looking at it on the 1 second.
It was a 1 second
that
candle.
Was a wick. That's a 1 second massive wick even on the 1 second.
Yep, definitely.
That was absolutely an HFT block, not 100%. Even a question.
100%, man.
Or just some massive position that was, both sides of the trip running. China's, 1 second, really?
Some country selling their dollars.
Yeah, and buying it right back up when it hit that. I mean,
yeah, that's some good fuckery going on right there.
Yeah, what it was is probably some firm doing a quick
control the market.
It's just a tax write-off, right? You say, oh, I took a big loss on this,
right.
But you scooped it right up, you close that entity, and you take the profit on that on another.
You can do that with crypto. People do that with crypto all the time.
Oh yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
Not only that, you can write it off as a tax write-off, buy it back, and hold on to the profits. And as long as they're unreal gains, you don't have to pay the tax on those unrealized gains.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they do that
You
all the
just-
time,
you have
and that happens a
hold
lot
the
at end of
$100, right?
so.
You
What?
hold the dollar long. Yeah, you don't have to even pay the taxes on the gain.
Right, and so exactly, so they do the tax write loss that's on the book, but then the win, the real win, yeah, is on when they buy it back up at nothing comparatively, and they hold on to that, you know, long position or whatever position they're in profit with, and they're just like, yep, I'm just
They may have
holding
done that.
unrealized gains here.
And they
That
could have
is
taken
crazy.
that loss, right, on an account that was like just basically a dummy account, right? It's just the account that they're going to probably immediately close too.
Yeah.
That was definitely a big bag move. I mean, you're not moving that asset that much in 1 second and bouncing it back up by in 1 second, like without massive bot power or bag power or whatever. Either way, you have a hefty position to do something like.
Hefty. Indeed.
I mean,
man.
okay, is it possible that there were a whole lot of orders lined up there? I guess we could look at that, but the odds are, without even having to look at it, no, because if you look at how Dixie actually moves throughout the day, even when it pumps, quote unquote, a lot in a move on the 1 second, it's like nowhere near that typically. And you don't have 95% of it being all quick in 1 second. That was just literally buy, sell, and immediately within a second.
Probably down into like the 1/100th of a second. I mean,
Probably,
it's probably synchronized
because,
5 mil.
Yeah, if it was a bot or something else, like that. I mean, HFT bots, they run trades in less than 0.2 seconds since years, so they probably even, they could be faster than that, but it's a matter of making gains, so they wouldn't necessarily faster than. They're as fast as you can be, like 0.2 seconds. So that would be some sick gains. And if they did sell and buy, maybe just some late night shift worker was like, "Hey, what happens if I do this?"
Yeah, something. Who hit that key? What
Exactly.
happened?
Like you said,
Can I believe
someone
this?
got yelled at.
Somebody got yelled at.
It's a nice move.
Yeah, man. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Dollar picks it up here. SPY is going to get roasted. Roasted. It tried to get up above that 1 SD. This is one of them days, man. This is one of these days, or these probabilities will be tested.
That's the candle that it currently has going on, right? That closes below that daily. Where's that going? That is going right down to that weekly.
Here is. Come on here. Where's the bottom of the weekly? God, are we already there? Oh, geez. Yeah, there it's hid. It's hid right there. The bottom of the weekly is at the daily, 95.4. Lately, though, man, this market volatility, we've seen data sets close outside these ranges. It would not shock me.
I mean, if you want to play in the money, right? That hits that bottom of the weekly, right? I mean, that is a good potential call position, right? Because the chances of it closing below the weekly this week, are slim to none. Even before you consider the distribution.
I'm thinking this thing's going to close around the bottom of the daily today. I'm not lying. I really am. Because then it's got all day tomorrow to pull back up inside this weekly. That's the thing. It's just, it's a weekly range. By the end of the week, that's why, there's a high probability this thing closes above like 432.34. But intraday right now,
so like at the end of the day,
this thing's looking like it's ready to get jacked.
That weekly, right?
This thing looks like it's ready to get El Jacko'd.
It's 3:55. On a Thursday afternoon, you make a call in the money. Like if it's 3:30, whatever. And that's probably going to gap up overnight, right? And so you'll automatically gain premium just on that.
Yeah.
That's if it closes down there.
Get that baby in
it's going to try the best it can to get back within that weekly volatility range tomorrow.
At some point, yeah. some point. Or just this market volatility is going to push it. Never know, man. It's definitely done it. It's not like it's unprecedented because it has happened, but it's just like those distribution levels. I mean, like, so yeah, tomorrow, I mean, if you're below the weekly, would I even be looking at the put side? Not even a chance. Not even a chance, even if it dumps out farther. Because it's definitely more of a probability for it to get back in that range. For sure. But I've seen stranger things happen. And this market's tweaked out right now. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. All right. Just like it's 11 o'clock. Let's wrap this baby up. We played a lot.
It's going to go up, down, or sideways.
Yeah, this is a good stream today. A lot of good info. Looked at quite a few different things, especially getting everybody to understand that the news is worthless. You got to know where these volatility ranges and distribution levels and all this is at. And, I mean, hello, the dollar has been running since July. And all of a sudden, everybody's like, oh, I told you. It's like, you told us what? For crying out loud, this thing has just been running. And SPY was out of control. Outside power mean bands all over the place. So, yeah, good stuff. Let's see what happens going into the last trading day tomorrow. Thanks, guys, in the Discord for all the support. You're awesome as usual. Thank you, TradingView. If you guys are watching the stream, join the Discord. It's free. It's not going to cost you anything. A lot of free information in here, man. Packed. Open up a support ticket. Request a free volatility starter pack. Indeed. Get on your path to volatility trading. Learn for free the basics and then make a decision. That's what we're here for. And with all that,
or just come in and enjoy the fun.
Yeah, come in and join the fun. Did you hear the freaking radio broadcast earlier? Had me rolling. I've heard that voice somewhere before. I'm just trying to. That guy's a time traveler. 100%.
That's right.
All right, guys. Wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. See you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.